We're breaking down the massive 2025 AWS outage and how one tiny bug caused a digital catastrophe.
Imagine waking up and, poof, none of your apps work. For millions, that's exactly what happened.
Yup, your payment apps were completely useless. All those e-commerce sites, totally offline.
And forget about ordering food. That was impossible too.
For 15 hours, a huge piece of the internet just broke, all because of one single tiny glitch. Okay, so what is AWS? Just think of it as a giant apartment building for the internet. All the big apps you use every day, Netflix, shopping, you name it, they all rent space here.
Well, US East 1 is like the main building in this whole complex. And suddenly, its power went out.
So let's meet the villain of our story, a DNS race condition bug. Sounds complicated, right?
Well, don't worry. DNS is basically just Google Maps for the internet. It tells browsers where to go.
The bug was like two people trying to edit the same Google Doc at once. It just created chaos. This is called a race condition, and in this race, everybody lost. Critical address records got wiped. And that broke DynamoDB, which is kind of like the brain for a ton of different apps. This kicked off a massive cascading failure. Once the brain went, everything else started to fall like dominoes. The damage was just huge. Over 1,000 companies and 4 million users were impacted for 15 hours. So, the root cause? A hidden bug met a super rare trigger, and there just weren't enough safeguards. Way too many systems were relying on this one single region, a classic single point of failure. So, how do we stop this from happening again? Companies need to spread things out and test for chaos. The biggest step is using a multi-region setup. It's really like having backups for your backups. And the big lesson here? Even the most powerful tech systems can have a shockingly simple weak spot. This whole outage really proved how one tiny error can have these massive world-breaking consequences. So, I'll leave you with this question. What would you do if you were totally disconnected for a day?